Hey guys, Jason here from JMax Fitness, and I'm going to explain to you intermittent fasting. I'm going to tell you what the heck it is, the three most popular types, and I'm going to tell you, lastly, why do we use intermittent fasting? Why would people do something to themselves such as not eating? So, the most popular three types of intermittent fasting are number one, a full day fast, number two, the lean gains approach, and number three is the, heck, I'm just going to skip breakfast. So on your full day fast, essentially what you do is for a 24-hour period, you don't eat a single thing. So that means no breakfast, no lunch, no dinner. But it's not like a Ramadan fast, so you can drink water, black tea, or coffee. Basically any beverage that doesn't have any calories in it. The second approach is the lean gains approach, which has been popularized by Martin Berkhan. And what you do here is you have an 8-hour eating window and then a 16-hour fasting window as opposed to the 24-hour fasting window in the full day fast. So a lot of people, what they do is they'll eat their first meal at noon and they'll eat their last meal by 8 p.m. and then boom, rinse and repeat. They don't eat for another 16 hours and then repeat it the next day. The third approach, I'm just going to skip breakfast approach, what people do there is they wake up, they don't eat breakfast, maybe they'll chug some water, and then they're good to go. Maybe they'll eat their next meal at noon, maybe they'll eat their next meal at dinner time, who knows, but they're just skipping breakfast. So, why would someone want to do this to themselves? Why would someone purposely make themselves hungry and not eat? Well, if you look at it this way, what do you think is the number one control of fat loss? What do you think, or weight loss even? What do you think causes it? Is it cutting out carbs? Is it working out a lot? The one thing that's going to control your weight the most is the amount of calories you take in. So if you can essentially lower the amount of calories that you take in, it means it's going to be way easier for you to lose weight. It's just simple science. So what people do is they take intermittent fasting as a way to make dieting easier for them. Now you're probably thinking, heck, how is this easy? Skipping eating, that is not easy. But if you think about it and you actually try it, it's actually a lot easier than you think. So let's look at the full day fast method. Essentially what it allows people to do is eat normally for 6 days, then on the 7th day, they don't eat anything. And after a while, your body starts to adapt to not eating and you won't get the hunger pains anymore. It just takes 2 to 4 weeks. So wouldn't it be awesome to not have to diet for 6 days a week and just enjoy yourself and eat normally, and then the 7th day, you kind of sacrifice by not eating at all? A lot of people like to do it that way. The second way, the lean gains approach, and also the skipping breakfast approach, what it allows you to do is it allows you to skip breakfast, and breakfast foods are usually the worst types of foods for people when you think about it. Like, what do most people eat for breakfast? Well, they go to Tim Hortons or Dunkin' Donuts. Tim Hortons because, I'm Canadian, and they'll eat donuts, they'll eat muffins, they'll drink lots of high sugar juices, and next thing they know, they've already eaten 2,000 calories for breakfast, and that doesn't leave a lot of people much calories to play around with. So if you skip eating breakfast, it allows you to have bigger meals the rest of the day, so it doesn't feel like you're dieting as much. So a lot of times I'll tell people, hey, don't eat until you're 100% full. Eat until your stomach's about 80% full. Now, 80% full sometimes, for some people, they don't like the feeling, they don't feel satiated, they want to feel 90 to 100% full. So if you want to have that 90 to 100% full feeling, you're going to want to start incorporating intermittent fasting. So that's why a lot of people do it. It allows them to be more compliant with their diet and allows them to cut down the calories, which is super important. Now, if you like this video, I'm going to tell you to subscribe to my channel down here, but the one thing I really put together, which is really cool for you, is I put together this intermittent fasting kind of like a report and it teaches you a lot about intermittent fasting and how to incorporate it into your diet to get lean, and it's called How to Stay Leaner by Skipping Breakfast. If you want to check that out, just click this button right here and we'll take you to it. I'm Jason Maxwell from JMax Fitness, and I'll see you later.